He Witch, The Betrayal, and The Sisterhood of Blood by Anna von Black. My friends had this idea, or maybe it was more of a dare. Let's go to the witch's house for free tarot readings before Christmas, they said, giggling like schoolgirls at the thought of crossing some invisible line. My grandmother had always warned me from the time I was a little girl to be kind to witches. I'd always taken her words seriously. But tonight, swept up in their energy, I agreed to go. The house stood on the edge of town, modest and worn with time. A garland of dried herbs and baubles adorned the doorway, faint candlelight flickering inside. The witch herself, an older woman with a frumpy sweater and kind eyes, welcomed us in. She gave each of us a reading, her voice calm and deliberate. For my friends, the cards painted bright futures, love, success, and laughter. They laughed and whispered among themselves, their tone laced with cruel mockery. When my turn came, the witch's demeanor shifted. "You will face a great betrayal," she said, her voice grave. "One that will alter the course of your life." My friends snickered openly now, making light of the reading while rolling their eyes. The witch didn't flinch, her composure unshaken by their rudeness. When it was over, she declined any payment, saying it was her gift to the community. Still, I felt uneasy and offered to buy something to show my gratitude. "I cannot accept money for readings," she said, "but you can purchase wishing candles. Light them on Christmas Eve. If they still burn come Christmas morning, your wishes will come true. If not, you may face bad luck for the year." I bought the candles, and as she handed them to me, she grasped my hand and whispered, "Be careful, Emma. Your friends will betray you." The car ride home was unbearable. My friends mocked the witch's home, her appearance, her words. "Emma, you're such a goody two-shoes," one of them said, rolling her eyes. I stayed quiet, clutching the candles. When I got home, I lit my candle, just in case. The scent of extinguished wax woke me. My candle had gone out. My stomach turned and twisted as I checked our group chat. One by one, my friends admitted their candles had burned out too. The decision was made, we would return to the witch. As we approached the house, a haunting stillness settled over us. The air felt thicker and colder. The garlands now seemed like talismans warding off intruders, their shadows dancing eerily in the dim light. The faint flicker of candles inside was sharper, more unsettling, as though the flames themselves were watching us. My friends' laughter from earlier was gone, now, they shuffled uneasily, their eyes darting to the shadows stretching across the ground. When the witch opened the door, the warmth of her previous welcome was gone. Her gaze was piercing, her presence commanding, and perhaps some 10 years younger than before. "The candles have spoken," she said, her voice heavy with something ancient and unyielding. "But there are remedies, if you're willing to pay the price." She led us inside, the room feeling darker and more foreboding than before. The walls seemed to close in, the air heavy with the scent of burning herbs. She laid out 3 options: we could each give up 10 years of our lives, sacrifice 10 years of youthful beauty, or offer up one friend to bear the cost in our stead. "I'll give up 10 years of my life," I said immediately, my voice trembling. The silence that followed was deafening. My friends exchanged a glance, one laced with an unspoken, cruel agreement. Then they stepped back, their faces cold and sharp. "We give up Emma," one of them said, her voice cutting through the air like a blade. I froze, unable to comprehend what I'd just heard. "What? No. Please, you can't do this. We're friends." "Friends," another said with a sneer. "You're always ruining the fun, Emma. Always judging us. You're just extra baggage." My heart pounded as I looked at each of them, pleading silently, but they wouldn't meet my eyes. "Are you certain?" the witch asked, her voice quiet but filled with ominous weight. "This choice is irreversible. Emma will die." "We're certain," one of them said coldly. "She's not important. No one will even notice she's gone." Tears streamed down my face as I begged the witch to stop, to find another way. She turned to me, her expression unreadable. "Are you my sister?" she asked. "What?" I whispered, stunned. "Are you my sister?" she repeated, pricking her finger, then mine. She pressed our blood together, her eye searching mine. "Say it." "Yes," I choked out, barely audible. "I am your sister." They fled the house, back to my friends, their cries echoing eagerly into the drank the potion she had prepared for them. The witch turned to me and embraced me tightly. As they swallowed, their screams pierced the air. "Welcome to the sisterhood," she said. Their reflections in the mirror walked. "You will never know betrayal again." Lines and wrinkles carving into their faces. That Christmas was the first of many happy ones to come. Their hair dulled, filled with bodies warmth, sagged, magic, and their youthful glow drained bond of true family, leaving them aged and hollow. The end. "Why is Emma still alive?" one of them shrieked, their voice raw with panic. The witch stepped beside me, her presence towering. "Christmas is a time for family, for giving and kindness. Emma offered to sacrifice herself for you. She is a true friend. But you betrayed her without hesitation. Now, you've paid the price." The girls begged, their voices breaking, but the witch remained unmoved. "The spell is bound by silence," she said. She clapped her hands and showed the girls their true reflection in the mirror, which had aged them each 10 years. "Speak of this to anyone, and you will lose all the years you have left and die the pitiful image you previously saw in the mirror." They fled the house, their cries echoing into the night. The witch turned to me and embraced me tightly. "Welcome to the sisterhood," she said. "You will never know betrayal again." That Christmas was the first of many happy ones to come, filled with warmth, magic, and the unwavering bond of true family. The end.